What's up everyone, TerraQuake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Platinum walkthrough. In the last part, we went ahead and took on Route 207 and Route 208, and also caught our new team member while making our way through a little section of Mount Coronet. And as you can see here, it is Mario the Nosepass, who is still level 19. He's got the EXP share on him, and for now, we are going to head inside of Hearthome City, and my keyboard is acting up a little bit, like my run button is not working too well, so hopefully that's not too big of a problem. Now as you enter the city, right here, a random Baneri comes up to us, and this lady's name is actually, I think, Kira or Kyra, however you want to say it. She works at the Pokemon Contest Hall, and that is kind of one of the main attractions here in Hearthome City, and this place is pretty big, and I'm going to try to explore it relatively quickly because the goal is to explore the city and take on the gym in today's video, which is super hype. For now, let me go ahead and head on inside the hotel, and I think there is a shell bell that we can get from someone in here. Now, I'm not sure if I'm in the right building because there's a couple of buildings that look like hotels. So, you know, hopefully it is the right one. If it isn't, then it's fine. But yeah, as I was saying, Hearthome City, you know, there's a lot of things you can do here. I did not want to talk to the Clefairy. There we go. We got the Shell Bell. So yeah, the Shell Bell will heal an amount of health depending on what? I think it's the amount of damage you just dealt in the same turn or something like that. But anyways, it is a pretty nice held item. Now, our next stop is going to be the Contest Hall because you can actually head on in there to get some more items as well as, well, you need to go in there in order to talk to the gym leader and get her to go back to the gym. So let's go ahead and do that. It is kind of in the middle north of the town. You can't really miss it. And here we go. We are also going to see our mom in here. Kind of a surprise. Apparently our mom and this random Kira lady are like best friends or something. So yeah, Kira is kind of going to get us started off with an accessory, which is the glitter powder. And then she's sort of going to walk away. I think she's one of the judges here. I don't know, I've never done a contest in Generation 4, so don't quote me on that. But, yeah, then our mom will give us a tuxedo that basically you can wear when you do a contest. I sort of wish, you know, she gave it to us and we could wear it, like, anytime. That'd be pretty cool, walking around the region all, you know, snazzy with a tuxedo. But she's gonna head on home, and that's, like, the only time we'll see our mom outside of Twin Leaf Town. Now, right over here, this kind of lady that, you know, stands out compared to everyone else in the purple dress, purple hair. She's actually the gym leader. Her name is Fantina, and she speaks a little bit of French too. So, yeah. In Diamond and Pearl, of course, she wasn't the third gym leader. She was actually the fifth gym leader, and even though you talked to her, she wouldn't go back to her gym. But here in Platinum, she is the third gym leader. So, yeah, hopefully we're going to fight her towards the end of today's video. Now, I believe we can head on outside, and we need to go grab another item from the Pokemon Fan Club, which I should have gone into earlier because it is literally right next to the little hotel. And if you talk to the chairman up here, he will give you a Poffin case. Now, if you take this Poffin case back to the Pokemon contest and speak with, I think, one of the judges or one of the people at the counter, you can get a mild Poffin. I'm not really going to do that, but yeah, if you're in a contest, then you'll probably want to because Poffins do help, of course. And other than that, there's not really anything else inside the city besides the gym. Over to the bottom left is kind of like a big old church, cathedral type of building. And it's really weird because it's like silent in there, but there's people. So it's kind of creepy, but you know. Anyways, let me go ahead and heal up my Pokemon because I don't think I've done that. Actually, I might have off camera. Oh well, I guess I just wasted time. However, I also want to deposit a Pokemon because we may or may not be getting our fifth team member. That's right, I know we just got our fourth team member in the last episode, but you know, I'm already adding a new one to the team, and that is going down right now. So just to the right of the Pokemon Center, if you come inside this house, there is someone called Bibi or Bebe. I don't really know how to say her name, but basically she's like your Bill or Lynette of the Sinnoh region, and she controls the Pokemon boxes. And just as she says, out of the blue, she will offer you an Eevee. So of course I'm going to take up on that offer and say hello to my 5th team member. So yeah, Eevee, of course, is a mon that can evolve into many different types. And real quick, as I'm nicknaming it, I got a comment on one of the recent episodes. Someone asked if I could call this thing Uzair. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. But yeah, I sort of felt bad because I forgot to name Nosepass Uzair. So we're doing it for the Eevee now. In my opinion, it sounds like a pretty cool name. But yeah, Eevee is my 5th team member. So we do have a full team of 6 just because of Budu right now. And this thing's already level 20, not too bad, I guess. It does have adaptability. However, it only has Tackle as an attacking move right now, so just not the greatest. I might try to, get some TMs for it. And right now, I guess we're kind of training up 2 Pokemon at the same time, which is a little rough, but that is okay. And you guys will just have to wait and see what evolution I am going to get. Now, just back here, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, I was about to say, am I wrong about this? But yeah, you can find a hidden mushroom, and right up here is the Amity Square. Now this is the west gate. There's also an east gate over in the northeast part of the city, and in here you can take your Pokemon out of their Pokeballs and actually walk around with them. However, there's only certain Pokemon you can do this with, but in Pokemon Platinum you can do this with your starter, which is very nice. In Diamond and Pearl, you actually had to have like a baby Pokemon, like a Pichu or something. But in Platinum, they allow you to walk around with your starter, which is really nice. And there are some items that we will get, starting with TM43 Secret Power. And I believe we can get another TM from this entrance. Yeah, it should be up here. I think this is going to be Attract. There it is. And then there's 2 more items we can get. One of them is actually a very nice held item, so we're actually going to have to enter from the other gate, though. And yeah, then that will basically do it for not Eterna City, Hearthome City. I'm just losing my head here. And yeah, then we'll take on the gym. So quickly, let me run over and get these last 2 items. Now, I'm pretty sure people theorize that like the Amity Square was kind of used to test out the following Pokemon feature, since these games came out right before Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which makes total sense because, it was a good way to test it out and stuff. But yeah, here's the east entrance, and I think we're gonna have to take some of these warp panels. Yeah, so these little random stone huts or whatever they are actually little teleporters. And right there's an amulet coin. That's probably the best item you can get in here. Of course, if you put that on a Pokemon, you will earn double the money. Or I think it's double, right? I don't know. It's more money than you'd usually get. I know that. Now, let's see. I believe what we're going to need to do is head into this one. And you can kind of go up, east, or west in these little teleporters. And depending on which way you go, that is the location that it takes you. And if you go to the right 3 times... yep, you end up over here, and that will get us the spooky plate. I was trying to read off of Bulbapedia's guide there, so that took me a second. It was like, go in through the east entrance and go through the first hut 3 times to the east. So, a little confusing, but it is all good. And yeah, there's one thing that I realized I forgot to do before we take on the gym. So yeah, this episode's going to be a little bit of a longer one, but that is fine. I didn't want the video just to be exploring the city. I felt like that'd be a little boring. But if we come back to the Pokemon Center, you're actually going to see this, happen a couple of times in Pokemon Platinum, and I think they even do it in Diamond and Pearl. But I think either depending on the day that you're in the Pokemon Center or the time of day, you're going to see like a different trainer in here. I know in the game files that I'm using for a Pokemon Platinum video, that should be dropping soon, by the way, over on the main channel, there was a clown in here, but I guess for me today, when I'm recording this video, it is 2 little reporters, which is pretty cool. And your Shinx went for a roar and brought out Mario, so I guess this is his semi-debut. Kind of works out perfectly because, this thing is gonna die to anything that I hit it with. And yeah, it's gonna be a little tough, I think, training up 2 Pokemon at once. I thought Eevee was gonna start out at level 25, but then I realized that would be a little high, so yeah, I don't know why I thought that. But it's fine. We are going to end up doing it somehow. We'll see. Also, I'm going to see if Nosepass can take down this Drifloon. We do have a Rock Throw already, and I don't think this thing can hit us very hard. So Yeah, let's find out. It won't be a one-shot, but hopefully it'll be close. Okay, over half. That's alright. And, oh, not stockpile. No, why that move? Ugh. But I guess this Drifloon does give us some nice little preparation for the gym, because if you didn't know, this is a ghost type gym. So yeah, get your dark and ghost types ready. They will definitely come in handy. Now, it's kind of tough because there's not many darker ghost types that you can get up to this point. I can't remember if you can get Murkrow or Misdreavus in the Eterna Forest. That might only be Diamond and Pearl. I am not 100% sure about that. However, you can get Ghastly back in the old Chateau. But other than that, you know, you may have some Pokemon that learn to Bite or something. Like, I think, you know, Grotle gets Bite, and even like Shinx or something like that. So you could have some other moves that could help you out. But for me, I'm probably just going to have to brute force my way through it. Now, I'm going to heal up my Mons, and then we will finally get to taking on the third gym. So I feel like we just fought the second gym. And it's also just crazy because, you know, we just got our fourth team member, and we already have a fifth one. Usually I kind of spread out my team members a bit more throughout the playthrough. But in this playthrough, I'm using a bunch of Pokemon that I've never used before. However, they are all really close together. So I guess that gives you a hint as to when my sixth team member is going to come on the squad. For now, the little gym guide dude here in the front is going to give us a flashlight, because we are going to need it for this gym, and you will see why in just a second. There are two rooms that are basically pitch black, and you're going to need to walk around with your flashlight, and you can kind of see it faintly on the ground. There's a blue tile that has a shape on it, and whatever shape is on it, that is the door that you need to walk through, because each of the doors, I think they're like red doors or whatever, they also have a shape. So, let's see how I fare against these gym trainers. I know I'm a little underleveled. Fantina is definitely a tough gym leader, probably going to be the toughest one so far, if I had to guess. And you went for Pain Split. Ugh, that is lame. Pain Split, Dobie split in the pain, though. Hopefully you don't go for it again. Oh, Psybeam! I forgot you knew a Psychic type move. Is that going to kill me? Please. I bet you with that crit it wasn't. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we are not off to the best start. I'm going to be relying on Bucky a bit in this gym just because he's part normal. However, you know, we can't hit them with our normal type return, which is definitely our strongest move, but at least we'll be immune to a lot of the moves in here. And I'm just going to hit you with Water Gun. Looks like it'll take one more. Oh, but you go for Pain Split. No. I'm not sure, like, what the exact split is. Is it, like, 50-50 or something? Like, you know, I don't know. Does it do the amount of... See, I think it does... It, like, depends on how close you are with the opponent in terms of your health. And, oh gosh, there's Psybeam. The barrel, can you hang on? Can you? Okay, you did, but you're gonna die to Water Gun. Or, sorry, die to another Psybeam. Unless you're stupid. Oh, okay, it went for Confuse Ray. Can we break through? I'm taking the risk. I am taking the big time of risk here, baby. Let's see, Bucky. Oh, yeah, there we go. The risk paid off, but it's safe to say I already need to go and heal. Okay, that kid just had a Ghastly and Drifloon, and you saw I went back out and healed, and now the blue square has moved. So keep that in mind. If you exit the room, it is going to completely move and probably get a different shape. There is a square, meaning we are going to go through this middle door because the little red tile is also a square. And now we are in the bigger of the two rooms in this gym. And you're basically going to need to do the same thing, except there are going to be more trainers for us to battle. And they're sort of just wandering around in the dark. Also, one thing I want to mention is that the Drifloons, well, most of the Drifloons, I'm assuming, I don't know if they have another ability, but one of the more common ones is Aftermath. So if you kill them with a physical move, you're going to take some damage yourself. That just happened in the last battle. And speaking of damage, Flame Wheel has been doing a pretty solid amount of damage, like more than I thought it would, to these ghost types, which is definitely a good sign as we get to level 25 with George. Yo, we're a quarter of the way to 100. Yeah, like I'm even getting there. Alright, should I switch out? I do not know. I mean, Benny... No, see, you're just not really suited for this. I mean, you have Confusion. I don't know. I'm thinking I just stick with George, at least for the gym trainers. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for the gym leader quite yet. For now, let's kind of zigzag back to the other side and take on this schoolgirl. Also, as I was saying earlier, I'm not going to spoil what evolution I am going to evolve Eevee into. Am I going to wait to get one of the Water, Fire, or Thunderstones and get a Jolteon, Vaporeon, or Flareon? Am I going to go back to the Eternal Forest and get a Leafeon? I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and find out. Alright, so I wish I kind of had a special move on George so he wouldn't take this extra damage, but there's nothing you can really do. Also, I decided that I'm kind of just going to alternate between Nosepass and Eevee with the EXP share. I think that's the best way to sort of keep them even. So, yeah, now we'll take the EXP share off of Nosepass and give it to Eevee. And luckily, they're only like 4 or 5 levels away, so it shouldn't take too long. Also, I'm going to try out Rollout here in this next fight. I feel like this could come in handy in the gym battle, depending on, you know, what Pokemon Vibaro is up against. So, we'll see. Rollout might be the play in this gym. And, okay, that's pretty solid damage. But Stockpile is so freaking annoying. Drifloons. I always think that that is like whipped cream on top of their head, you know? I mean, come on, it looks exactly like some good old whipped cream, but I think it's supposed to be a cloud or something because it's a balloon. Haha, I get it, guys. Alright, so down goes the 4th trainer. We have 2 more left. I'm probably just going to cut out these battles, though, because they are a bit longer. And they're also against some ace trainers, which, if I'm not mistaken, that's like the first ace trainers we're seeing. And usually you don't see ace trainers this early on, so, you know, don't think they're too scary. They just have more like Ghastlies and Haunters. That is really about it. And Eevee gets the EXP share, and we will fight this lady. Her Haunter and Mischievous weren't anything too difficult, and hopefully this guy will suffer the same fate. With the final trainers gone down, it is time to find the last little blue tile, which is right here, and this is actually a sun. So if we work our way around these little Duskull statues, it's almost like a maze in here. We just need to look for the one with the sun on the bottom, and I think it's this one. Sweet! So we can head on through, and here is Fantina waiting for us in the back. Now, I went ahead and threw the Amulet Coin on George. Or no, sorry, I think the Shell Bell on George, the Amulet Coin on Benny, and still the Sooth Bell on Bucky. I just thought, you know, might as well give all of my Pokemon held items, just because it would help. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous going into this gym battle. So, it's gonna be interesting to see how this thing plays out. I'm gonna start with Monferno for her first Mon, and she's gonna do her little dance. And I'm wondering if she... Yeah, there we go. I saw a little bit of French in there. Fun fact, I actually took French class for like 5 years throughout like middle school and stuff. So that was fun. Didn't really get much out of it, but we're fighting a Pokemon gym leader, so we can't worry about that. Fantina is going to begin with her level 24 Duskull. This is the first time we're seeing this thing, and it is a straight-up ghost type. It knows Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Sneak, Pursuit, and Future Sight. So, if you have a normal type on your team, it can only hit you with Pursuit and Future Sight, which just really aren't too strong on this thing. However, it's going to love to go for Will-O-Wisp and burn you. Now, it went ahead and went for Future Sight, though, because I guess that's super effective. Also, Shadow Sneak has priority, but it's a physical ghost type move. It's really not that strong. So even if you're using a non-normal type, Duskull can't really hit you very hard, if I'm going to be honest. Now, I'm wondering if she's going to go ahead and use her healing item here. She is. I am totally okay with that. I'd rather her use it on her Duskull rather than her other 2 Mons, because this is probably her easiest Mon, depending on your team. Now, I know this Future Sight is about to hit me. Yep. So, let's see how much this does. It's not stab. Okay, yeah. I mean, Duskull at level 24, it's a good Mon, but like the moveset it has in this battle, it's just not that great. And one more Flame Wheel took it down. Sweet. So, we can move on to her next Mon, which I don't think will be her ace quite yet. Also, the EXP share is back on Nosepass. And, yep, it is her Haunter. So, Haunter will also be at level 24. This thing knows Confuse Ray, Hypnosis, Sucker Punch, and Shadow Claw. So, it's going to love to go for Hypnosis and Confuse Ray. It likes that combo, and it is very fast. So, it can definitely outspeed a lot of the Pokemon you have. Now, I do have Confusion on Benny. It goes for Confuse Ray. Alright, I was expecting the Hypnosis, but that's fine. I'm praying that we can break through. Please, I know Confusion isn't going to do that much. We do get through it. Maybe a third of its health here. Oh, wow, it did over half. Okay. Now, I'm fully expecting the Hypnosis. No, you go for Shadow Claw. Okay, I'm fine with that. Shadow Claw is a physical ghost type move. So once again, like, I don't know, these ghost types, they can't really use their good special attack a lot because Fantina loves to use Shadow Claw instead. And one more Confusion is going to do the trick. We got very lucky that she missed a Hypnosis, so this battle is going like 10 times better than I thought it would. However, that could all change with her last Mon, and by far her strongest. This is Mismagius. It knows Confuse Ray, Shadow Ball, Psybeam, and Magical Leaf. So it is literally super effective on Monferno, super effective on Bibarel. So I honestly might just stay out here with Benny. Maybe I'll try to go for Protect just to sort of see what she does. I'm expecting a Confuse Ray, and most likely I'm going to have Wormadam go down. I don't want like any other Mons taking a free hit. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I can't really use Nosepass or Eevee very much just because they're such a low level. So this will be interesting because it can easily one-shot Monferno. Magical Leaf isn't as strong, but I feel like that could still take out the barrel. It would be very nice if I could confuse it, which we did. Okay, hold on. We have a little bit of a chance. Come on, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Oh, no. Okay, we're dead. Yeah, Shadow Ball is a very strong move. Luckily, her other two Mons don't have it. Oh, no, we're not dead. Okay, Benny, you're a little bulkier than I thought. I'm going to see how much Hidden Power does. Hopefully a little more than Confusion. Let's find out. Okay, yeah, not that much. Come on, please hit yourself. Oh, my gosh. She's really not going to hit herself. Well, I guess the Confusion was pointless then, as Wormadam goes down, but that's fine. We got a little bit of damage off. So, next up, I think I'm gonna try... Oh, I don't know, though. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna try Bucky. Do I still have Tail Whip? Or is it, like, Growl or something? No, it's Defense Curl, that's right. Shoot, okay. I was hoping I had Tail Whip. Oh, well, let's just try Rollout. Come on, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Yes! Okay, that's huge, because we can get 2 rollouts off now. This first one's not going to do too much, but the next one, ooh, she popped that Citrus Berry, as all of the gym leaders' aces do. She's still confused, and you hit herself again. Let's go. Now, I don't know if a Magical Leaf will kill. As I said, Mismagius does have a really good special attack, but we are at full health. I knew it was coming. Let's see. Come on, Bibarel. Hang on. Hang on. I just want one more rollout. Yes, there we go. Okay, so roll out again. This will bring it down to, like, the red. Oh, no, it's going to kill. Sweet. Okay, wow, that gym battle went so much better than I thought it would. And we are going to get some great EXP for both of my team members. I was not expecting Bibarel to be the one to kill Mismagius. I was expecting, like, Monferno to come in and finish it off, but I will gladly take it. So, as a reward, we get the Relic Badge, the 3rd gym badge here in the Sinnoh region. And we'll get TM65 Shadow Claw. Again, Shadow Claw just, you know, isn't as good as something like Shadow Ball because it's a physical attack. However, it does have a high crit chance, and there are some ghost types that, you know, do better with physical attacks. You can also use Defog outside of battle, which will come in handy very soon. For now, let's take this little teleporter back to the entrance of the gym. And I haven't done this yet. I'm going to go ahead and look at the statue. Certified Trainers, Barry and TQ. Heck yes. So, I hope you guys enjoyed kind of this longer episode. Next time, we are going to be making our way through Route 209 towards Salacion Town. But for now, have a great rest of your day. And until next time, deuces.